Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Liz. Welcome to the 52 Book Club. We are doing our live draw today for 4 prompts for our 2024 challenge. These are the ones that we voted on in September. So in September, we released 4 different polls, and each poll had 10 different options. And so our top 2 ones that received the most votes from each of those polls were named finalists. And today we're going to be drawing from those finalists to find our winners. And so I'm really excited. This is something that I love getting to do with the 52 Book Club every year, getting to pick these winners and to see kind of what inspires you and what you guys want on the next year's challenge as well. Before we actually do the draw, let's chat a little bit about 2024 and the 2024 challenge in general. One of the questions that I always get at this time of the year, starting around now, especially in the Facebook group and on social media, is when is next year's challenge going to be released? And so the 2024 challenge will be released sometime in November. We release it in November every year. It's always a surprise when we release it. We like doing it. I like the anticipation, the building anticipation, the surprise, not knowing. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's one of the few things that we get to do that is actually genuinely a surprise. And so that's why we do it. Also, honestly, it is partially for me that I don't announce the dates in advance because there are a lot of details that go into the challenge and in releasing it and in planning it and making it work for you guys. So it will be a surprise when it is released. It will be released though sometime in November. I think the earliest we've released it, I looked at this last year, I can't remember now. I think the earliest was like November 2nd. The latest was like November 27th or something. So it literally could be any time in November. But the best way to make sure that you don't miss it is to sign up for emails on our website. So if you go to www.the52book.club, you can sign up for emails. It's just on the homepage there. Just scroll down a little bit. And as soon as the 2024 challenge is released, I will send out an email and you can pop onto the website and access it immediately. I also do just recommend signing up for emails in general because we do send out mini challenges and giveaways, updates in general, and just a lot of fun things. This past week, we sent out some mini challenge hints before the actual mini challenge was released. So we do things like that from time to time. So I would definitely recommend signing up for emails if you haven't done that yet. You can just pop over and do that now. So that'll be for November. If you see anyone asking questions about when the challenge is released, feel free to let them know that it will be in November. That helps me out a lot if you can help. Just pass the word on about that. While the challenge is released in November, the actual start date, as always, isn't until January 1st. So for 2024, that'll be January 1st, 2024. And I release it early just so that you guys have time really to plan. Some of you like planning, some of you don't. Some of you plan it all out and then you end up winging it anyways, and that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that you have kind of that month of December to put books on hold at the library or, scout out your little free libraries or local bookstores to try and find books that match the prompts, especially as you're preparing for your January picks. And so that is why we release it earlier. We do recommend starting on January 1st along with everybody else. January 1st is our official start date. If you know that for example, maybe this year you only read 20 or 30 books, 52 books is going to be a bit of a stretch for next year, you are welcome to start early. Again, as we always say around here, it's your challenge, your rules. But we do encourage you, if possible, to join us on January 1st and not start reading early, particularly for those who have participated in the challenge before or for those who know that they will be able to read 52 books in the year. I know a lot of you are also participating mostly in the Facebook group, sharing your reads and stuff there. So just as another reminder for 2024, once the challenge is released, I will change the name of the Facebook group to the 52 Book Club 2023/2024 challenge. And that just helps everybody who's new know that they are joining this group for 2024 as well. And then on January 1st, I'll switch it over and it will be the 52 Book Club 2024 challenge. And so that's just, again, just helpful for everybody who's participating, that they know they can stay in the same group. You guys don't have to go anywhere. It will automatically switch over. So I am going to do, I'm going to do the first draw. This year, since we only have two options that we're kind of drawing from, Trisha suggested, one of our moderators suggested mixing things up a little. So normally I do the draw and I have them in a bowl and I pick the prompts out. So she suggested, well, why don't we try, flipping a coin for one of them? So for this first prompt, I am going to flip a coin to see what our winner is. So the prompt from week 1, we were voting on the word something in the title. And so we had 10 different options, and our top two options were the words secret. Secret came in first place, and last. Last came in second place. Both of these words were like very popular and they were very close. The vote was very close. So each word received 25% of the vote, which means that a total of 50% of all the votes went towards these two prompts. Which was really, really surprising actually to me, and really fun to see that these two were so popular. I do think that there's a reason they're so popular. I think there's a lot of titles out there that have these words in them, and so I do think they'll be fun. There'll be a lot of genres to pick from, a lot of different books to pick from, no matter which one wins. So I am going to flip a coin. I'm going to try to flip a coin for these prompts. I have tested it and sometimes it drops. So if the coin drops on the floor, it will not count. I will reflip it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I am going to write down heads and tails. That would be a helpful thing to know, obviously. All right. So let's say heads. Heads will be secret, and tails will be last. Okay, this way we all know. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Heads will be secret, and then tails will be last. That way, once I flip the coin, I can remember what we actually picked. Okay, all right, you guys ready? Ready for our first pick? This one is going to be prompt 48 on the 2024 challenge. So here we go. I've got my my Canadian quarter, so our tails are actually a moose, which is pretty cool. All right, here we go. Heads or tails? That one didn't even flip. Okay, we're gonna redo that. I told you I'm not very good at this coin flipping thing. Here we go again. Let's try it. Try 2. There we go. That one flipped. Okay. All right. Heads or tails? Here we go. It is heads. Let's see if, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this or not, but it is heads. So the word is secret. So our very first prompt is the word secret in the title. With all of our title prompts, this can be the main title, it can be a subtitle, or it can be the series title. It also doesn't have to be just the word secret. It could also be the word secrets, secretly, secretive, any variation of the word secret, as long as the word secret is somewhere in the title, it will work towards this prompt. All right, so that is our very first one. We have 3 more that we are going to be drawing very shortly. There's a couple other things I want to chat about in terms of 2024. One of the other questions that has already started popping up is, will we have 2024 prompt stickers? And so the answer is yes, we are going to have stickers again for 2024. We had stickers for 2023. This was our first time having an official sticker partner, and so we partnered with Planet with Stickers. It is a Canadian company, and it's been a lot of fun to work with them this year. And so we will be working with them again for 2024 and releasing our 2024 prompt stickers with them. These ones are just the 2023 stickers, just so you can kind of get an idea of what they they look like. But basically the stickers have all the prompts on them, and then you can write in the book title that you picked, as well as fill in your star rating for the stickers. It's a lot of fun. I know some people prefer to track their reads online or virtually, but for those who like journaling, or if you, I don't know, even if you want to just stick them on your calendar, so it's like a really visual, easy way to see when you finished books and how quickly you're reading, or your organizers or your planners, whatever that looks like for you, it is a lot of fun, and I do really enjoy having stickers. They're really pretty, they're high quality, they're fun to use. So yes, we will have them for 2024. We will be doing a pre-sale for 2024. They will go, I think that first week in November, we will have them available for pre-sale. So if you would like to order them, then you can. The thing about having them available for pre-sale that first week of November is that depending on when I release the 2024 challenge, you may or may not know what prompts are on the stickers yet. So it's a little bit of a risk, a little bit of a gamble, maybe per se. But I think for a lot of you who have been a part of the 52 Book Club for a long time, if maybe this is your third or fourth year, you're very familiar with the 52 Book Club and how it works and all that. And so it's kind of less of a risk to do the pre-order. But the benefit of the pre-order will be that you will be guaranteed a delivery date. So if you want your stickers, if it's very important for you that you have your stickers right on January 1st when the challenge starts, then I would recommend going with the pre-order. It does take time, obviously, to have all the orders, to print all the orders, and for Selena to get them all in the mail and shipped out to you on time. So the pre-order will guarantee the delivery date. But there's no pressure. If you want to wait until the prompts are released, you are also obviously welcome to do that again as well. Again, totally optional. Stickers aren't a mandatory part of the challenge, but they are a really fun part of the challenge. So we're excited to be able to offer them again and to be able to partner with Selena again on those. And I mean, just speaking of stickers and I do want to say a really quick thank you to everybody who supports the 52 Book Club in a variety of ways, whether it is purchasing stickers or purchasing merch from the 52 Book Club. This is one of our shirts that we have in the shop on our website. There's a shop. We have stickers, we have mugs, here. We have t-shirts, we have just a variety of things. There's actually a lot of really cool things. One of the t-shirts that we have is I completed the 52 Book Club challenge. I am going to try and get my husband Andreas, he does all the graphics, to create an I completed the 52 Book Club, like the 2023 challenge. So we'll see if we can get that design going for you guys as well, because I know that's always a popular one. Really fun way to just celebrate the fact that you completed the challenge. And the merch is always really cool. So thank you. My main point here is thank you to everybody who has supported the 52 Book Club. You guys are amazing. And it might not just be purchasing things, also like just people who send me messages and who are encouraging, people who are so kind and gracious within the challenge groups. You guys are my favorite. You guys make what makes this group so special. And so I do want to say thank you. I run this group as a hobby. It is something that I do on the side. My husband and I both donate and volunteer a lot of time towards this. We're not a big company or a big website. Some of the other challenges have a lot of backing, and we don't have any of that. This is just all volunteer. And so we love doing it. It is an honor and a joy to be able to get to do it for you. So I do just want to say thank you for that. I also want to give a quick shout out to all my admin and my moderators who help run the 52 Book Club. You guys are amazing. I have a really amazing core group of individuals who help keep the Facebook group in particular a really amazing place to be. There, just help keep it free of spam and answering questions and helping solve any problems that might pop up. And so I do want to give a quick shout out to Liz, to Trisha, to Tara, to Lindsay. Lindsay does all of our Goodreads stuff. So she is the one who makes all the Goodreads lists and who fills them in, who keeps the Goodreads group going. that is a huge amount of work. So yeah, give a huge shout out and a thank you to her because she puts a lot into that as well. And then also we have 3 brand new moderators who joined our team this year. And so I want to say thank you to them as well, to Raquel and to Chelsea and to Cass, who is our Australian moderator. We wanted somebody who was going to be able to help keep an eye on the group while the rest of us are sleeping, because we know we do have a very international group. And so Cass volunteered and joined in. And so, yeah, we're just so grateful to everybody who volunteers and who helps pitch in, especially to my moderators. And yeah, to the rest of you all for supporting 52 Book Club. Thank you. Really appreciate that. We're going to do our next draw now. So we did the coin flip for the first one. I am going to roll dice for this next one because we're going to mix it up. Why not, right? Have fun with it. Okay, let me check. So our second prompt was set in ... And we had a lot of different places and areas to choose from, options. And last year when we did this, we did set in and we had a specific city. For this time, we had options that were, we had a continent, we had a region, we had countries, we had cities, we had a group of countries, a group of cities. So it was really fun seeing what inspired you guys and what motivated you and what you want to see on the 2024 challenge. I wasn't surprised by the 2 that came in our top 2 spots because I do think they provide the most kind of flexibility for this prompt. But I'm excited because I think that is fun. Like the fact that they are so flexible and they provide a lot of options. Yeah, really adds to the challenge. So our top 2 finalists were a city starting with the letter M and a country starting with the letter I. So it was a tight race, I think, between second and third spot for a while. Greece was the third spot. And so it was kind of a tight race between the letter I and Greece. But yeah, our 2 finalists were a city starting with the letter M and a country starting with the letter I. And there are a lot of options for both of those, no matter which one wins. So I'm looking forward to seeing what our winners are. We'll see if anyone was able to vote for both these 2 winners. Okay, so we're going to roll dice. So I'm going to say that an even number will be our city with the M. Oops, didn't write that well. And our odd number will be the country with the letter I. Again, just writing this down because otherwise I will roll this dice and I will immediately forget what I had said we were doing. Okay, so even dice roll is going to be a city starting with the letter M. Odd dice roll is going to be a country with the letter I. So I have 2 dice just to make it fun. I don't know if you can see this, but hopefully it'll be. All right, so I rolled a 6. I got a 3 on this one and a 3 on this one. So it is even. So it is a city starting with the letter M. So I'm really excited about this one. There are lots of cities starting with the letter M. Mumbai, Mexico City, Moscow, Melbourne, Madrid, Manila, Minsk, Montreal, Manhattan, Munich, Milan, Mosul, Manchester, Miami. Those are just some of the top ones when I did a quick Google search that popped up, but there are literally so many cities starting with the letter M. It also doesn't have to be like a real world city. It can be set in a fantasy universe. It can be an alternate reality. It can be a fictional city that the author has created. It could be an ancient city that no longer exists. There's a lot of ways to tackle this prompt and to interpret it. So I am excited to see what you guys pick, which city your books are set in. That was prompt 49 on our 2024 challenge. Yes, prompt 49. I have all the other prompts pretty much picked out already. So it's just these 4 that obviously are a surprise for me as well. So now once we have these, I'll spend the next month or so kind of working on getting all the graphics created and get everything all set up for our 2024 challenge so that it is ready for you guys for launch date, which is sometime again in November. When will it be? I don't know. So speaking of things that are really fun and things that are coming up for 2024. Andreas is my husband. You might hear me mention him. He does all the videos. He does the website. Make sure everything is running smoothly. And so for 2024, we have both been working on a secret project. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I will announce it probably later this month. But yeah, we are working on a little project. It is going to go along with your 2024 challenge. It will go along with your stickers as well. You might be able to guess. You can guess in the comments. I won't confirm whether you're right or not, but you can give it a guess and see. But it is something that I think is going to be a lot of fun. It's just an optional thing that you can purchase as a way to remember your 52 Book Club 2024 challenge and to I don't know how to, I don't want to give any spoilers, but yeah, just to aid you as you are participating. Something fun to add to the challenge. So that is going to be announced later this month. We're really excited for it. I spent a lot of time working on it, and I hope that you guys are going to love it as much as I do, because I think it looks really, really good. It will be available for purchase on Amazon, and I will let you know all the details later. So be sure, again, like I said, if you haven't signed up for emails yet, sign up for emails, and I'll let you know as soon as I release the information about our secret project. And speaking of projects, I also do just quickly want to mention Planet with Stickers, which is our sticker partner, the ones who are also doing our 2024 prompts. She has a 12 days of Bookmas Advent calendar coming out. So it is available for pre-sale now. You might have noticed that I'd mentioned it in an email earlier a couple weeks ago, but it's available for pre-sale. Basically, it is 12 different envelopes, and each envelope or packet has something bookish in it. So bookish stickers, bookish item. I actually don't know what's in here, but what you do is you open a different envelope every day leading up to Christmas. There's 12 envelopes, so for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. Or it could be really anytime you want to open them. They're not Christmas themed. They're not holiday themed. They are just bookish and fun. So she has these available for pre-sale on her website, planetwithstickers.com. So if you're interested in that, there are a limited number of those available on her website. You can pre-order them now. They are available, and yeah, this isn't a sponsored thing. This is just me because I love our sticker partner, and she's a small Canadian business, and I love getting to support local business as well. So that is available. You can go check those out, Planet with Stickers, if you're interested in that. All right. Let's do our draw for prompt number 3. So prompt 3 is something on the cover, an item on the cover. So our finalists, which actually really surprised me in a way, our finalists, and were very popular. Musical instrument came in first. It was super popular, had like quite a large percentage of the votes actually. So it was musical instrument in first and weapon in second. I always try and predict which options are going to be the most popular, and I really didn't see musical instrument coming. I actually thought musical instrument was going to not be a popular option. So I'm very curious as to what books you guys are all thinking about with musical instruments on the cover. I don't know. You have to help me out, because obviously there are some books that I'm missing out on that are apparently really, really amazing. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So yeah, and then musical instrument, there's lots of options, and weapon, obviously, there's lots of options for that as well. So we're gonna go back to the classic way that we have done this in the past. For this draw, we are going to be using our bowl, and we have our 2 options in here. So we have weapon in here, and we have, here we go, musical instrument. So I'm going to put these guys here, prove that there's nothing else in here, in this bowl, and we are going to do our random draw, because we do this every year. We have to have the bowl back with our random prompts. All right, so yeah, so what, last chance, what do you guys think? What do you think? Could be musical instruments or a weapon? Here we go. I'm not looking. I should have chosen a smaller bowl. This is large to reach into. All right, I have our I have ours. Let's see what it is. And it is, it is musical instrument. So this is the one that was most popular. And yeah, I don't know. You guys are going to have to tell me what ones you guys are thinking of. For a musical instrument on the cover, with our cover prompts, it can be a musical instrument in the title. It could be a musical instrument on the graphic, like on the cover graphic, musical instrument. I don't know what else. If it was the specific, like an author's name, maybe their last name was also the name of a musical instrument. There's a lot of creativity as long as a musical instrument is somewhere on the cover. It works for this prompt. And it's also up to you whether that is the front cover or the back cover. So again, get creative, get flexible. So I'm excited. These are good. I think these are shaping up to be some excellent prompts for 2024. We have one more that we are going to draw in 1 second. Before we do, I just quickly want to touch on read-alongs. I know I have talked a lot about read-alongs already, so I won't chat too long. But our November read-along is coming up next month. It will be running all of November. We are reading The Connellys of County Down by Tracy Lang. This book is contemporary fiction, literary fiction. Literary fiction isn't a personal favorite of mine, so I was actually really surprised by how much I enjoyed this book. It started off slow for me, but by the end, just the character development, the characters that are there are really, really beautiful. And it's a story about loyalty and family and siblings, about second chances and love. So I think there's a lot in here that we're going to be able to talk about and discuss. And I think it's going to make for a really great read-along book. There are some maybe just content warnings and stuff as well. So if that is something that you would like more information on, feel free to send me an email, hello@the52book.club. We can chat through that if you're still uncertain as to whether or not you want to join in. But I definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun. Part of the fun of read-alongs is just getting to read together and to see everyone else's thoughts and feedback on the book and to chat through it as we're reading together. So definitely join in. You're going to like it. I do apologize. I'm so sorry that I overlooked the international pub date. So for those who are in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, I'm so sorry that it is not available for you yet. That is my fault. I will pay better attention to read-alongs and to the international pub dates in the future. I got very excited because we partnered with Celadon on this and they did the giveaway copies. And also the really fun thing about this is that mark your calendars, Friday, December 1st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're chatting with the author. We're chatting with Tracy Lang. And I think this is going to be a really great way just to wrap up the read-along and to kind of, talk with the author about all the things that popped up during our read-along. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you save that date, mark that down. Again, sorry for those who aren't able to join in this time. But we will be doing read-alongs in 2024. My goal is to have 4 read-alongs for 2024. I want to have them every 3 months. So we will be doing a read-along January, February, March, April. Sorry, I should have written this down. January, April, July, and October are the months that I am hoping to do a read-along. I'm hoping to do a different genre for each of those 4 read-alongs. And I'm also hoping to mix it up. So I know we've been doing a lot of brand new releases. For January, I have a couple books in mind that I'm kind of debating between, but I am thinking for January we'll maybe pick a 2022 release. And then that way you guys have a bit more, just a bit more availability if you are picking library books or you want to find books and source books from other places. I know with the newer releases that can be a little bit more challenging. So we will mix it up. I think maybe our April read along will be a new release because I have an idea for that one. But again, we will be announcing more details. So sign up for emails and keep an eye on the Facebook group and we'll let you know about that. But that is what I am currently planning at the moment for read alongs for 2024. Okay, I think that's like all my announcement-y things. I know there was a lot, sorry about that. But thank you for watching and for tuning in. We're going to do our draw for our final prompt. This is prompt number 4. So this will be prompt 51 on our 2024 challenge. You can probably already guess what prompt 52 will be. I'm obviously not going to announce it right now, but it's been the same for the past few challenges. I do like having that prompt as prompt 52, just for those who are participating and reading the challenge or completing the challenge in order. It's not mandatory. You don't have to complete the challenge in order, but I actually noticed that there have been a lot more people, maybe the past couple years, who have tried to complete the challenge in order. And so that's why prompt 52 is always prompt 52, so that it's at the end of the year you have time for that specific prompt. I should just say it's going to be published in 2024. That's always the final prompt on the challenge. But yeah, I think completing the challenge in order is the most difficult way to do the challenge. So for those who have completed in order, like, huge round of applause to you. I think maybe the only way to make it even more difficult is if you were completing it in order and if you were limiting yourself to one prompt per week. That's a challenge. I don't know who wants to take on that challenge, but I'm challenging somebody to try that, because I think that would be a very, very difficult way if you are completing this challenge for the 5th year, or if you are an expert challenge participant. That's your challenge for 2024. But no, there's no pressure to do it. There are lots of ways to increase the difficulty of your challenge. If 2024 is your first year, I would recommend just completing the challenge in any order, not adding on anything. But if you have completed challenges in the past and you want to make it difficult, there are a lot of ways to do that. And so you can find some suggestions on our website. Use the search bar. You can search it in just difficulty or whatever it is, it'll pop up. And also in the Facebook group, people will be happy to help you figure out ways to make your challenge more difficult and to, I don't know, it's just fun to mix it up if you participate in the challenge for a few years. Okay, prompt number 4. Or poll number 4 that we're voting on. So this is related to the word, and our top 2 finalists were wild and delicious. Now, this poll actually was the one where I think the votes were most evenly distributed between the 10 options. Like, all 10 options actually had a decent number of votes. Wild and delicious were still very clearly the top two winners. But it was fun seeing that, the rest of the words were so inspiring, and that everyone had a lot of fun with this prompt and with this vote. So for this one, we have flipped a coin, we have rolled dice, we have drawn from a bowl. This one I'm going to cut a card deck. My husband actually suggested this. I think he just wants me to show off the birthday gift that he got me. He got me this really cool, here, I'm going to show the cover, card set. It's Agatha Christie themed. And so these are Agatha Christie playing cards. This is not sponsored. This is just, I really enjoy Agatha Christie. We have an Agatha Christie challenge on our website, actually, to try and read through all of her mysteries. I think it's going to take me 20 years to finish that challenge, but I'm working on it. I think Agatha Christie is I think she was very foundational to the mystery genre. And so I do really enjoy her books, and I never guess who the actual murderer is. So that's really rare. Normally I can figure out a lot of mystery books, but not Agatha Christie's. So these are really fun. You can see, like, the Joker, for example, is Agatha Christie, and each of these cards has different detectives and different things from her book. So anyways, long story short, I'm going to shuffle these, and we are going to cut the deck. Let me write down first what is going to be what. Otherwise, again, I will forget. Okay, so we cut the deck. If it is red, it will be wild. And when I cut the deck, if it's a black card, it will be delicious. Okay, so red, if it's a red card, it'll be wild. If it's a black card, it'll be the word delicious. So let's just give this another shuffle here. I'm just going to cut this somewhere, let's say here. And pick this top one. It is a red card, and so red is wild. This is a Vermeer portrait. I don't know what Agatha Christie that is from, but yes, so it is red. So red is wild. So our word Our prompt is related to the word wild. And I love these related to the word ones solely because they are so flexible. So this could be a book set in the wild. It could be a character who's described as wild. It could be wilderness on the cover. It could be the word wild in the title. It could be a book that you take camping with you out in the wild somewhere. There really is no wrong way to interpret this. And so I think it's gonna be fun seeing what you guys come up with and how you guys decide to interpret that prompt. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Our prompts that won were the word secret in the title, set in a city starting with the letter M, a musical instrument on the cover, and related to the word wild. That is it. These are our 4 prompts. You guys can start picking what you're gonna read, start chatting about it, start sharing ideas, and if you have any amazing suggestions for any of these prompts, share them in the Facebook group or on social media, hashtag the 52 book club or hashtag the 52 book club 2024. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing what 2024 has in store. All right, happy reading.